All right, hey everyone. We have another Shonen Jump North American issue to go through. This time we have the January 2007. So this was the first issue of Volume 5, so their fifth year, I guess, of doing these. And right on the cover we can see Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Saying that it is our fourth anniversary issue. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the fourth round, the start of the fourth round and not the fifth. Anyway, we're going to go over the cover quick. We got some Naruto in the top left corner, some anime updates they're previewing. We have the best video games of 2006. As always, we have our front cover stamp and our over 350 pages marker on the front page, and then also the read right to left stamp that we tend to get on some of these earlier issues of Shonen Jump. This issue is interesting because it is the premiere of Gintama. Actually, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. This might have been the second chapter or the second issue that Gintama is in, and they're just still promoting it. But we'll dive in and we'll take a look at what's going on there. We also have Yu-Gi-Oh! GX that they're advertising as a new monthly series. It says, the new generation has arrived, and you can win an original drawing by the artist. So very cool. What else we got? Just some Death Note and Buso Renkin anime news it's talking about. But let's take a look at the back. Again, some of these earlier issues or issues around this time period, like 06, 07, tend to have the front cover on the back cover. We'll take a look at the spine. We have Yugi, and we have Jan 2007. I'm trying to go quickly through these because I don't think we need to spend 40 minutes going through all of them, so we will go fast and take a look at what's inside. All right, starting right to left, we have a Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles video game advertisement. This is for the PlayStation 2. And as you might have known, growing up in that time period, there were a ton of Naruto games. So this is just one of many that were being released at the time. And we have our table of contents. We have Gintama at the top. We got Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, Hikaru no Go, Shaman King, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium World, and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. So it says now monthly for Gintama. So maybe the previous issue, which would have been December 2006, might have been the premiere, and now it's now monthly. And then same with Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. They might have been kind of slowly introducing it, and now they're advertising it every month as Yu-Gi-Oh! Starts to wrap up. We have editorial information on the right-hand side. And the left, we have an ad for Kinokuniya bookstores. On the left, we have some reader mail. And this is the exclusive Yu-Gi-Oh! GX artwork that the front cover was talking about. So this is what you would win. Original signed art from the author. And it's asking you to answer this question. And the question is, which is not the color of a dormitory at the Duel Academy in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? And then you would write your answer on a piece of paper and send it to this address in San Francisco. So, I don't know, if anyone won this, message me. I know that's a long shot, but it'd be kind of interesting to see who that went to. Left-hand side, we have a Children of Mana advertisement for the Nintendo DS. All right, on the right, we have a Bleach anime guide, and this is going over a couple different episodes and giving a little synopsis and some screenshots. I noticed that they do this in a few different issues, and particularly for Bleach, going over the episodes and, I don't know, trying to get more viewers for the anime. There's also some merchandise down here, like wristbands that were really poppin' in the 2000s, and then also some anime keychains for Bleach. We have a Xiaolin Showdown advertisement on the left-hand side. So this would have been for, looks like PSP, the PlayStation Portable rather, the original Xbox, PlayStation 2, and Nintendo DS. I believe this isn't a Japanese. I think it's like the synopsis of this show is based in China, but it's created by American animation artists, I believe. But I could be wrong on that. All right, we got Red Steel. Now, if you were, I don't know, a kid in 2006, 2007, you would know that Red Steel was huge for the Wii. It was very hard to find when it first came out. I remember, searching Walmarts and being unable to find a copy of the game. But Red Steel was a big deal at the time, so it's really cool to see a double spread advertisement for this Wii game. And essentially what you would do is you would use the motion stick to reenact a sword, and that was kind of like the big draw, because you were using the Wii remote, and it would copy exactly the motions you were doing on the screen. All right, we have Death Note. This looks like some sort of anime guide as well. It says the first 2 episodes, and it's kind of going over and describing a few of the screenshots. On the left, we have a Wonka advertisement for Laffy Taffy. We have a kind of cartoon Oompa Loompa as the character here. Buso Renkin, the Japanese debut. So this, I'm assuming this would have been premiering in Japan at the time of this, which is why they're, again, pulling screenshots and kind of highlighting it. On the left-hand side, we have an advertisement for Maple Story. It says, run away from home, get away with murder, dye your hair. Maple Story. The trifecta of fun. All right, we got some Naruto content. On the right-hand side, we have some collectible card game information. So this was, again, when they were really pushing the Naruto trading card game. I don't think it's still going on. I don't know that it really went anywhere. But I feel like it was as a result of the popularity of Yu-Gi-Oh! And how popular the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game was, that, companies were trying to get in on that and trying to push that. On other anime and other manga. So, and then there is a Naruto advertisement for these sculptures, and we also have Kakashi, Gaara, and Orochimaru at the bottom here. And it says in stores now, collect them all. I don't know that I've ever seen Naruto figures around this time in any stores I was in. Maybe like a specialty comic shop, maybe. Whereas now there might be more. You walk into Walmart and there is anime toys. There is toys and cards and sculptures that are based on Shonen Jump manga. So a little different. It's a little more mainstream now, or in the North American consciousness than it used to be. All right, Naruto collectible card game. We have more card information. And I really don't know much about the card game, so I can't speak too much about it. We have some subscription cards. So these ones you could get 3 free Yu-Gi-Oh cards when you subscribe. And then this one is kind of like giving it as a gift. So this would have been just after Christmas. So maybe you would have gotten a subscription for the holiday season. We have a giant Shoujo Beat advertisement here with Vampire Knight as kind of the main thing they're pushing. And I remember Vampire Knight being very big at the time. So it looks like Volume 1 in stores January 2nd, 2007. So this would have been the start of Vampire Knight Pandemonium. And what else do we got here? We got Punch. I can't read that. I don't know what it says. I do need glasses. We got Skip Beat, and then Orin High School Host Club, I believe. All right. So this is Gintama. We have a color page on the right-hand side, just telling about the story and the characters that have been introduced so far. Now this says Lesson 2. I have not read Gintama, so I'm assuming, like we previously kind of predicted, that this would have been the second issue that Gintama was in. So this would have been the next chapter, the next couple chapters in here. But we're not going to look at the manga. We're going to look for color advertisements or color pages. And the next one is this fan art page. And I mean, before I say anything, I was always very jealous of people who had the confidence to submit their anime fan art and get it published in Shonen Jump North America. So good for you. It's a definite feat. Saying that, some of these are quite funny, but then again, most of these were probably drawn by people aged like 8 to 16. So we got Gaara, we got Master Guy and Rock Lee, more Gaara, and Shino. Okay, well, that's that. That's the fan art. I should really do a highlight of all the fan art that I find in these magazines. We have a Naruto ad for the 7th DVD, and this would have had, I think, around 4 episodes. The anime DVDs at the time, and I think still now, individual ones, usually have anywhere between 4 to 6 episodes. And then this would have been sold in Canada anyway for like $40 a disc. So essentially you're paying $10 an episode. So it used to be very expensive, especially for longer series like Naruto, or Dragon Ball even, to collect and complete sets. Quite pricey. Little different now that you can, like, there's Crunchyroll and Funimation subscriptions, but that was then and this is now. I thought there was another color one. Oh yeah. So we got a big 2-page spread of Yu Yu Hakusho. The championship match begins. So very cool. I love when they do these color spreads. I almost I would never do this, but I almost want to take this apart and frame them or post them up on my wall, because it's just really cool to see, and it's really, really neat to have. All right. What other color pages do we got? And I don't know, I might be skipping some. I kind of just do these on the fly. All right, we got some One Piece, and we got some Nihongo lesson. And Nihon means Japan in Japanese, I believe. So this is, I'm assuming kind of they're going for Japanese lesson. The month of kanji. So it's going over different kanji, how you would write it, what the stroke order is, and then what that kanji means. And then there's also a little pop quiz in the bottom that you can test your knowledge. But a few of them, we got like Yama for mountain, Kuchi for mouth, what is the Ima, means now. We got Neko for cat. So this would have been a dream for all those anime and manga fans who were interested in learning Japanese. This could have been a first taste into learning a new language. All right, got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, here we go. So this is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. We have some kind of previously, what's been going on, main characters that have been introduced so far, and it's in color, which is really cool. So we got the first couple pages of this Yu-Gi-Oh! GX chapter in full color. All right. And our last color page is a Law of Ueki advertisement. And it says Volume 4 on sale in February. And I don't see a lot of people talking about Law of Ueki very much. And it's out of print right now, I believe. To get like a full set, it can be quite expensive on eBay. You know, people buy it and then jack up the prices like 800 times what it should be worth. But it'd be really cool if this was talked about more and we could get more printings of it. And then on the right side, we also have more fan art. This is just kind of from multiple different series, not just Naruto, and it's in black and white. So we have some Rurouni Kenshin, Dragon Ball Z, Hikaru no Go, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Ultimate Muscle, and Yu Yu Hakusho at the end. Although it's a little harder to see some of these in black and white. It's a little faint. You can't quite see the lines as well. But then they also have the information that if you want to send in fan art, this is where you would send it. Or the steps you would follow to send it in. All right, we have this issue would have come with a free card from the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, and it came with Victory Dragon. So it gives a little kind of description of what the card does, and then also some adjacent cards that would have been released in the same series or set at the time. We have some GX card data. So I always love these. They tell you where they first appeared. They give, and the chapters are in this issue. They give you the Japanese, how you would say it, and then the English card name as well. So it's kind of cool. You can compare, you can read the chapter and go, what's that card? And then learn all about it in the back here. On the left, we have a Zatch Bell Mamoto Fury advertisement, and this is for Nintendo GameCube and the PlayStation 2. Very cool to see a Zatch Bell ad. This is kind of neat, and I believe this was the first flip through I did through, was of this December 2006 issue. Oh yeah, and Gintama's on the front cover too. Anyway, this is like what's the difference? So they've changed things slightly, and you would, I don't know, use a pen and circle. I would never use a pen in these, but you would find the difference, and then it says, for the answers, jump to page 346. On the left, there is an advertisement for Tales of the Abyss for the PlayStation 2. And we are at this month's Shonen Jump manga volume. So these are the releases that would have been coming out, what everyone would go and be picking up this month from both the Shonen Jump line and the SJ Advance line as well. So we have Dr. Slump Volume 11, One Piece Volume 13, The Prince of Tennis Volume 17. And before I go on, they have these little bubbles with bonus features. So this would have been kind of things in the volumes that they've added to maybe beef them up a little bit, or things that would have been in the original Japanese volumes. So I think that's kind of cool. Like, for example, Dr. Slump Volume 11 has an enemy recon quiz, and One Piece Volume 13 has a question corner with the author. So just kind of extra things for the fans. Dr. Slump, One Piece, Prince of Tennis, Yu-Gi-Oh! We got Black Cat, Shaman King, and Whistle. Eyes, please don't kill me if I'm saying this wrong. Hunter x Hunter, Death Note, and Reborn, Volume 2. And the bonus for Reborn is a bonus mini comic. So very cool. All right, on the right we have some more Naruto anime kind of ads. More screenshots. Oh, these would have been the episodes that are in this Volume 8 DVD. So the 4 episodes that would have been included on that disc, which is episode 29, 30. Oh, wait, no, I'm lying. Okay, these ones are separate from this, but they're also advertising this at the bottom. A little confusing. On the left-hand side, we got Hikaru no Go DVDs and the manga. So Volume 8 and then the Volume 5 of the DVD. All right, we have games we love on the right-hand side. So these would have been games, hot games at the time that were coming out. And then again, they always do these games we hope to love. So games that are, on the horizon that they're hoping are going to be just as beloved as the ones in the middle here. And immediately my eye goes to WarioWare Smooth Moves for the Wii. Spent a lot of hours with that one, but the ones that they're featuring are Destroy All Humans 2 for the PS2 and the 360, and then Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy for PC, PS2, PSP, the 360, original Xbox, GameCube, DS, Game Boy Advance, yada yada yada. On the left-hand side, we have a Nintendo DS version of Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. Oh, we have more video games. So this would have been kind of like a best of 2006, according to different staff. So the editor's choice is Electroplankton for the Nintendo DS. A little bit of an obscure choice. I don't know how many people are aware of this game. And then we have from 2 different staff, like Loco Roco is one, Okami is one. What else? Twilight Princess, New Super Mario Bros. So big games that were out at the time. Left-hand side, a magical star sign advertisement for the Nintendo DS. This is a preview for next issue, and it says, wow, our 50th issue. So it would have been number 50 for February 2007, rather. But they're advertising Naruto, Hikaru no Go, One Piece, more Yu-Gi-Oh!, continuing with Gintama and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and then Yu Yu and Shaman King. So nothing new is premiering in the next issue, according to this. All right, in our last page, we got Yu Yu Hakusho, and we says, you are reading the wrong way. And in the bottom corner, we got all true spirit detectives read right to left. And then we have a little subscription card, or a survey card rather, where you can win some Naruto bookends or a Kakashi statue. If you fill these out and you tell them a little bit about what you like about the magazine and what series, and you would be entered to win those. And our last page is for Above the Influence, and it is a marijuana leaf with a maze in it. All right. But anyway, that is the January 2007 Volume 5, Issue 1 issue of North American Shonen Jump. And yeah, thanks for watching the full way through, and we will see you for the next one. Bye.